Do you think Chuck Norris can survive a nuke? Chuck Norris can survive a nuke. It is a canon event.
She sounds both creepy and adorable. I don't know how you do that combination.
Whoa, 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 whoa! Whoa, what is that? Oh, get up! Get up! Whoa, Jesus! Oh! Oh! Are you kidding me? Oh, brain! Oh!
Oh! I can do that. Ah! Hey!
Yeah, you don't say. I'm... Oh my God! Santa? Oh! Santa, what are you doing? Oh! Oh my God!
This plasmid is for you. If I'm right, you can use it now. Please, find me.
Eleanor? Okay. Is this my actual daughter?
Sometimes
Really loud.
she sends me to buy cigarettes while she hacks strangers by the dumpster.
What?
Is that so?
How's it going, everybody? My name is Nick, and with me is Damien.
Yes, I am here. As always, I am always here.
And together we are LevelZeroGamers,
Yes.
the channel that you are currently on, the channel you're currently watching.
Yes, hello.
This channel is going to be a mixture of two things. It's going to be a welcome to the channel. So, again, welcome.
Welcome.
And it's also going to be a thank you, because we, probably about 2 weeks ago at this point, maybe 3, depending when this video is actually posted,
That's a little late.
we officially hit 100 subscribers.
Yeah. Where's my
We're a little
confetti
delayed.
And my party poppers. Woo!
Yeah, we're a little delayed, but we wanted to make sure that we actually thanked everyone who has subscribed, and then of course welcome everyone who is a first time here, whether it be from one of our videos or somebody recommended our page or anything like that. So it's we kind of have a very small list of things that we want to mention about our channel, because we may have mentioned it in individual videos, but we've never really explicitly explained kind of what we're doing here and why we're doing it and stuff like that. And I mean, it's nothing very complicated, but just generally, Damien and I, for a long time, have wanted to do a YouTube channel, but we've never really had the time or the equipment or anything like that.
Well, we technically did start a YouTube channel back in high school. That was many moons ago, but it's there, technically.
Yeah. I don't even know if it still exists.
I can say that it
YouTube-
exists. I can say that.
Oh, you found it?
It's, was it
Wasn't it like Dude Hype or
Dude
something like that?
Hype. Literally just Dude Hype. There's only, like, a couple
It's
videos.
still there.
It is still there.
We got 16.
We have...
I even have videos with Jordan on
Yeah,
it.
that's how old it is.
Oh my goodness, I was a child.
Well, you stupid. Still, at least.
Yeah, we have 16 subscribers on that channel.
Yeah.
What?
Maybe we'll bring Dude Hype back.
Yeah, that'll be our second
Yeah,
channel.
so-
We're gonna bring Dude Hype back.
Yes, link in the bio.
Honestly, that would be kind of fun though.
It would be a silly little hee-hee ha-ha.
Yeah, we did start a video channel a while ago though that we've been talking about. But I mean, how long did that even last? We got 32 videos on it. It actually lasted
Oh
surprisingly
man,
long.
I didn't even know that.
I think like 90% of them are my videos
Yeah,
though.
probably.
Because I don't actually even see any of the videos that you posted.
I've never posted any videos. I don't even think I recorded a single one.
Oh yeah, it was Oh, you know what? I bet I know what it was. I bet it was a channel that we made together, and then I was like, well, I got to get videos out, so I just kept posting them, and you never had the time to actually do any recording.
Because I had a life.
Yeah, but anyways, back to the point.
Yes, the point.
Little off track. We wanted to do something like this actually consistently for a while, but we've never really had the ability to make it work. But, you know, we both have gaming computers now, pretty good gaming computers, and we have the time.
Definitely gets the job done.
Yeah, and, you know, we have our issues. If you've seen our other videos, you hear I periodically complain about my headset being annoying and stuff like that. Or, like, there might be slight issues in the video that we don't think ruins the video, but you do notice it. Unfortunately, we're still working on it.
Of course.
But we finally, would it be about a year ago at this point, or a little less than a year ago at this point, we finally got together and said, why don't we just do it?
Yeah, that's... when I was back in the States, we were literally at the Superstore shopping, and I was like, hey, why don't we just do this?
Yeah, and then we figured out how it all worked. We planned it all out. We made sure we had a good idea how everything was going to go before we started, so that way we wouldn't get 2 videos in and be like, well, this is bullshit. And honestly, it started off with us just saying we just want to live stream all the time. And it was like, we need to get videos out, because if we don't get videos out, nobody's even going to know we exist. And then it got to the point where we're like, we just like both.
Yeah, I am a big fan of making videos as well as streaming. Streaming is pretty good, especially with some certain games that we play. More than others, I guess. There's a bit.
Yeah, and honestly, the only real hard part that we had to figure out in the beginning was who was going to do the editing, which at first I thought was just going to be me, or maybe a mixture of us two. But then, my wife Celia, who you always see her captioned in the bottom for doing the editing, she actually decided she would offer to do it, and she loves editing. If you've seen any of our newer videos compared to our older videos, you know she's getting better with memes and
some hee
little clips and stuff like that. And so if it wasn't for her, this would not have gone as well as it has been. We might just be doing 2 videos a week, because of how busy our schedules are. So, from the bottom of my heart, thank you, Celia, for doing all of our editing. You really make this possible.
Yes, I also thank you.
And to everyone who does tune in, every video, every view we get really helps. It
does.
And we're trying our best. You know, we're still getting the hang of it. We're still figuring it out. We only have about, I don't know, a little over 100 videos at this point, right? No, less than 100 regular videos, and then we got shorts and live streams mixed in there. But, I mean, we're still getting the hang of it. We're still figuring out how OBS works and all the little gadgets and stuff. We're still figuring out, for lack of a better term, our personalities.
I mean, I guess, I could see it. I could see it.
Like for example, like just talking about a popular YouTuber everyone knows, even if they don't watch him, Markiplier. If you watch his older videos compared to some of his newer videos, or even the ones from just 5 to 7 years ago, his personality has slightly changed. Now you could just say that's energy, but you get the point, you know?
That's what happens.
So we're getting the hang of what works for us and what doesn't. Yeah. Anywho, so, and then for our channel itself, we do have some slight, you know, plans for the future. Nothing too major, but the general idea for the channel is just, we just want to have fun. We want to make fun content for you guys. We want to play fun games. We want to live stream. If you guys join in, we want to talk to you guys and just overall just have a good time. We're not trying to do anything like extraordinarily special, because I mean, there's 50 million gaming channels out there, and we're just another one who just happened to start recently. But we want to do fun stuff, you know, play fun games, hang out.
See, how I like it is, this doesn't really feel like a job. Like, I am not working hard. I'm just like playing games and recording myself. That's not a job. That is me bumming around and just doing stuff on my free time. So I'm having a great time.
Yeah, and there are always, I mean, even if any time you're on a schedule, there are gonna be times where you go, oh, I gotta get this done real quick, you know, I gotta move around some plans and make sure this is done. There are always gonna be times like that, but it never feels like it's just another chore.
Yes.
You know, it's more in the aspect of, oh, I want to watch this movie tonight, but I need to get this recording done first. But even then, I have a lot of fun when I'm recording, and I'm sure Damien's the same way.
100%. Like, granted, I can't say that I forget too often to record, but if I do, I'm just like, it's not like the biggest deal. I'll just like, all right, 30 minutes, 40, whatever time. I'll just like record a video, easy day.
Yeah, and involving the live streams too. We do those once a week. We've been very bad about being on schedule,
Yes,
if we're being
the
honest.
schedule is non-existent at this point.
Most of the time, it's for ridiculous stuff like, oh, Jordan's gonna join, but he might be an hour late. So we're like, oh, we'll push it back an hour or something like that. It's very rare it's another issue like we're just late. However, I do admit we should stop doing that because the whole point is it's Damien's on my channel, you know? So if Jordan's gonna be late, he joins us late. You know, we shouldn't be off schedule. So one of our main goals is to get better about that. We do always live stream the day we say we're going to.
Yeah, at least we got that going.
So if you look in our about section underneath the subscriber count or wherever it is, it'll always be updated with what day and what time we're going to be live streaming. However, we're thinking we might alter it to where the 2 days we don't have content coming out, we each live stream one of us each of those days, right here on YouTube. If you've joined any of our live streams, you know typically the way it works is on the day we stream, I stream to YouTube, he streams to Twitch, both under the exact same channel name, so you can find us on both. And you can really watch either perspective and go back and forth or whatever you want to do. But we're thinking on the other 2 days, we will just each have a day to live stream whatever we want as long as we want on those days.
Yes, so...
so it could be more content for you guys.
Yes, we still have some things to figure out, some loose ends to tie up or snip off, whatever you want to call it these days, but that's most likely going to happen.
And by the way, I think you've done it a few times, Damien, but at least in my recent videos, I've been making sure that I try and plug all of our past live streams, because all of those are directly recorded and saved right to YouTube, and I got a playlist right on our homepage, so if you're watching this from our homepage, it's right there, and you can see all of our past live streams from basically from the moment we started the channel, which our very first thing we ever did was a Baldur's Gate live stream.
Yeah, which we haven't touched in a while, but that's besides the point.
Yep, and one of the big reasons we want to do that, I mean, most people save their live streams, so it's nothing special, but it's just more in the aspect of sometimes with the way we have to work out our schedule, it's hard for people to join the live streams at that time. So this way, you don't have to worry about missing anything because they're all saved, and you can go back and watch anything. So if you miss one of our Lethal Company live streams, it's right there. You can watch it.
It is right there.
And all of our individual live streams would be the same way if we end up figuring that out and getting that moving.
Yeah. I can't say that I specifically talk to the live streams, but I always recommend checking out our other content, because we got plenty of it. Even though I've personally been focused on some horror games, and I believe Nick wants to start just focusing on some horror games. So maybe that's where we're headed in the near future, is just strictly horror games with some other stuff, other content dabbled in there, but that's where it might happen, might be leading to.
Yeah, right now it looks like it's going to be leading to a lot of horror games, because it seems like that's what you guys are interested in. Even then, it seems like it's more specific horror games. I think you're playing a lot of the newer ones, newer per se, because like Don't Be Afraid I think is a little bit older. However, it seems like you guys really enjoy the horror games, so I'm always going to be doing other stuff. I'm always going to be doing BioShock or Little Nightmares or, you know, other just miscellaneous story games, because I love story.
I do enjoy stories.
If I'm not playing with other people like Damien or Jordan, I want story to keep me intrigued. Outside of like things like Satisfactory or something like that. But so I'll always be doing those kinds of things, but I am going to be doing a lot more horror games because it seems like you guys are really interested in those. Do you want to talk about the Friday possibilities? Because I've been kind of going over a lot of it.
So with the Friday possibilities, alongside individual live streams, the Fridays are going to be tied to just specific projects that we might want to take on, such as Nick, he wants to go over a specific story or some lore with a specific type of game. And he wants to take on that challenge, and he's probably going to be doing it in the near future. But yeah, Friday is going to be just tailored to like any miscellaneous videos, like say this video, or say we want to do like a try not to laugh, or we want to do just some bigger projects like that we wouldn't usually be doing on a normal video. And with that being said, Nick, do you actually have a plan on when you want to complete this?
The big one, and I've already talked about it in videos, so it's not like I'm gonna like keep it a secret or anything like that. The big one that actually got me started on this idea was gonna be Little Nightmares. The third game has not come out yet that I'm aware of, and I still have to beat the second game. So it's probably not gonna be until after I beat those 2 games, and then after that I'm gonna be going into a lot of the other videos, watching other people's gameplays for different endings, and overall just doing a lot of fun stuff like that. Maybe depending how long it takes and how many people are actually watching our live streams at the point, maybe I might even just do a live stream where I collab with you guys and you guys give me ideas and different things to watch and stuff like that for ideas, and we can kind of put it all together like as a very small community. That would be cool. I mean, we're small enough at this point that I don't know how many people would join, but if you're interested in that, that would be something I would definitely be interested in doing. Because I've never done anything like this. I love talking about lore. I love talking about stories, and putting everything together. But I'm not good at it.
I guess that makes sense.
So that would be something that would be cool. I thought about doing something similar with BioShock, but their story is a little bit more surface level. So the most I could do is more just talk about how interesting the world is. I don't know, maybe. But it's stuff like that. Like, it would be big projects. Like, if you guys have ever heard of Wendigoon, how he puts out less videos, but when he puts them together, there's a whole lot of info and pictures and videos and stuff like that kind of cut together. That's the general idea of what I was thinking of doing, but specifically about video games, and specifically ones that I played. Like, we're not going to turn it into some game theory channel or something like that. But I thought it would be cool to do little projects like that.
And we do take...
And they would be rare, but we do them.
At least I have been taking your guys' recommendations. Like, the people I work with personally, they say, hey, you guys should play this game. And then I at least have a list right now that I've been slowly putting together. And Nick has also had a list that he's just been slowly putting together on games he wants to play. So we do take your recommendations.
Yeah, I've been getting a lot of mine from Celia.
Yeah.
She's given me, like, for example, Little Nightmares was her idea. I even shouted her out when I started that series. Then Little Misfortune was her idea as well. Because when I play games, it's typically more like, I don't know the word I'm looking for, but a little bit more, like, I guess 3D is the way I'm trying to think about wording it. Like, I don't often play, like, 2D games, like top-down or something like that, or, like, side-scrolling. Like, I play more like Tomb Raider, BioShock, Call of Duty, like, stuff like that. So if it wasn't for her recommending things, I would not have even started Little Nightmares or Little Misfortune. So I get a lot of mine from her.
Okay.
So, yeah, but basically the point is, leave us recommendations, because we do actually consider those.
I have a lot of games on the back burner right now because the people I work with are just like, hey, play this, hey, play this, you guys should play this. And I was like, all right. It's a long list right now. I'll think about it.
Also, I've been focusing a little bit more on the time frame for the videos too, because I do like longer videos, but I feel like with longer videos, people, if they are going to be interested in watching them, have to like find the time to just be able to sit down and watch them and stuff. And I think, and also YouTube, from what I've heard, doesn't seem to want to push out longer videos all that much. So I've been more keeping my videos between like 30 to 45 minutes. Hopefully that's good for you guys.
That's what I've been trying to focus on recently. I never really cared about the length of them until recently. I was like, all right, I hate having, not having to cut it off a little short, but finding a good spot might be harder than, what am I trying to say? it might not always be easy, is what I'm trying to say, but I try my best.
Yeah, and one thing we could do also, which we'd have to figure out how that would work out with Celia and the editing, and if she would like it, and how we would figure all that out. But one thing we could do as well is how some people, they'll record a huge time frame, and then they'll just do a cutoff and like a previously on.
Yeah.
I know Markiplier does that a lot as well. Yep. I know I focus a lot. I mentioned Markiplier and Wendigoon a lot, but those are the two I have the most interest in, because I watch them a lot. Because I don't have a whole lot of time to watch a whole lot of other people.
Yeah.
So if I'm talking about things I'm thinking about doing, and then I reference someone else, that's typically why. I'm not trying to like copy their personalities though. Like, I'm just being myself.
Yeah.
Again, we're just trying to have fun and be genuine. But like a lot, like you'll hear me reference them a lot. But don't think it's me trying to copy them. It's just more, that's the first thing that pops in my head. But I mean, yeah, so we have a lot of games planned. We got a lot of things we're looking at. But overall, just back to what we kind of started with in the beginning. We're just two guys just trying to have a lot of fun with our YouTube channel. Put out some fun content for you guys. And if you enjoy, please consider, one, hitting that notification bell.
Yes, of course.
Because more and more I've been realizing just how bad YouTube is with notifying people of live streams or videos. Because, like, for example, I just got a notification today for a short I posted yesterday. And it was like, oh, hey, it was posted 8 minutes ago. And I'm like, no, it wasn't. I posted it. I know.
Why are you lying to me, YouTube?
Yeah, because I have my personal channel subscribed to our YouTube channel. So that way I can use that to kind of go through some of the stuff as well for personal editing management reasons. But so nonetheless, I have that going. And yeah, YouTube is very bad with notifications. So if you have stayed this long, I realize we've kind of gone a little bit longer with this video. But if you have stayed this long, please consider hitting that notification bell or just double checking. I know a lot of times people will think, and I've done the same, people will think, oh, I hit it, it's fine. And it's not. So please at least just take the 2 seconds to double check. And also, if you do like our content, consider telling other people about our content if you think they'll like it.
Or check out our other content if you enjoy it. We got a lot of it.
And if we do decide to bring back Dude Height, we will definitely let you know. The idea of a second channel, I don't know how that would work, but it does sound interesting. But we'd have to have a reason for it. It couldn't just be more gameplay. We'd have to have a reason. Yeah. But I mean, yeah, that channel still exists and it has 16 subscribers.
Holy biscuits and gravy.
Probably people who've just completely forgotten about it. I wonder if my COD Maniac channel still exists.
Well, we're getting a little sidetracked. I want to tie this back into thank you all, and thank you, Celia, for editing our videos, and thank everybody else for watching us and subscribing and viewing. Thank you.
Yep.
I appreciate everything.
And from me as well, thank you, Celia. Above all, if it wasn't for you, this really wouldn't be possible. At least not in the way it is. You really do a ton for this channel. And anyone who appreciates our videos, whether now or in the future, please thank her as well. Because if it wasn't for her, we wouldn't be able to do this.
Leave a like for Celia.
Yep. But otherwise, if you stayed this long, thank you. And until next time,
Deuces.